So today I'm testing out the SSK external hard drive, and this is a 2 terabyte model. And the reason that I got this, I was very interested in the fact that not only is this Wi-Fi, but it is also able to do everything off a built-in 3800 milliamp battery. So to give you an idea, if you're not aware, 3800 milliamps is roughly the size of like a cell phone battery. So if you're taking this on the go and you want to preload it with like movies or something to entertain the kids, you could certainly do that. And you'll get quite a bit of use, probably about 6 to 8 hours from my testing. So really neat that you're able to do that. And I really like the Wi-Fi part. So that is probably the biggest selling feature to this for me, is a number of different ways that you can connect it. So first off, number one, and this is more of a traditional way of plugging things in, but literally plugging in the cord that it comes with. And it does have a little bit different of a style of a connector, a proprietary USB 3. And so basically, you just plug this in, USB jack to whatever you're hooking it up to. So in my case, I did a lot of testing with both Apple and PCs. And so I did that way, which is one great way if you just quickly want to get going. One thing to keep in mind is when you do connect it that way, don't turn the unit on. Just plug it into your computer and away it'll go. When you turn this on, you're actually turning on the Wi-Fi portion of this. And so if this is on and you plug it into a computer, it's actually going to default to the Wi-Fi and your computer may not see it. So just something to be mindful of. When you do connect over Wi-Fi, you will need to use the SSK app, which in my experience seems to be pretty user-friendly. All right, so I wanted to just show what it was like to set this up all the way from scratch. So I've got my SSK Cloud app. What you're going to want to do is turn the unit on, and we do that by pressing and holding until some lights start flashing, which is usually about 5 seconds. And we got a light flashing, which is great. And as you notice, it's on battery power right now. I do not have it plugged in at all. So we'll go ahead and set that right there. And there we go. So you know you're connected when you click in here and you can see all of your folders. So what I've done here is I've backed up a few things as a test and it all works perfectly. So this is loading in real time. This is as fast as it is. So we'll go back here. What I found useful for me is I like to manually back things up, and that way I have more control over it. So I've got, like my cell phones, my different computers, and basically I can show you what that process is to manually back up your items. And this is just a quick tour of the app. There's basically 3 buttons at the bottom. And it has a transfer list. I've got nothing transferring currently. Internet connection, so that is offline, as you can see. It says it at the top and it says it down here. Basically what that is it is not connecting through my home Wi-Fi signal. It's going off of its own Wi-Fi signal that it's emitting. So if I go in here, I'll go to recent and I want to upload these pictures. I will go ahead and select them, hit upload, and this is as fast as it goes. All right, and just like that, it looks like we are done already. And if we go to the drive, it is going to show what we just uploaded, and now it'll allow you to put this wherever you want. So I'm going to select all, and you can move it to any file within this hard drive that you'd like. So, if we select YouTube, move successful, and if we go into our YouTube file, we have the pictures there. You also have the ability to sort different ways, but it is very user-friendly, very easy to see what you have quickly as far as storage space remaining, what the status of the drive is, and that's a quick tour of the app and what it takes to upload. You can also download, so if there's stuff that I uploaded from my phone and I want to download it, that process is also very simple to do. And from there, there's a series of lights that will flash on this that all mean different things between data transferring, connecting via Wi-Fi, the battery status. So if I had one con with this, it would just be there's so much going on in this one area for lights. I almost wish they would have separated out the lights so that you would have a better visibility, because when they're all flashing, it's a little bit difficult to tell what's going on. But honestly, you don't really need to know when it's transferring data. On a unit like this, the most important thing for me at least is the battery status indicator and just knowing if it's on or off. So if I see lights on, I know it's on. And if I see this light go red, I know the battery's getting low. When it flashes red, that means it's about to die and you want to get that plugged in, especially if you're transferring data. You really don't want that to just die out in the middle. Okay, so I thought it'd be a good idea to just show what the transfer speeds are on my Apple laptop. And this is through the SSK Cloud app, which I actually really like the computer version of this app. And there you see I'm transferring 2 pretty large files, and those are the speeds you can get. And keep in mind, I'm doing 2 sets of files at once, so it's kind of splitting the speed up between the 2 of them. So one of the really cool things that I like is how versatile this is. So it goes back and forth between like my iPad, my desktop, my PC. So I have an iMac, I've got MacBook Pro, I've got a series of PC laptops. I have an HP laptop as well as 2 Lenovo's. And this thing just hooks up and works right away, which is awesome. All right, so we've got a PC connected, and again, when we're connecting hardwire, we want to shut this off and then just connect the cable directly. So go ahead, shut it off till all the lights are done flashing. All right, and then what we've done is we're connecting our cable directly, and now it'll just be a yellow light that pops on to show that this is working. There it is. This is my first time connecting this drive to this machine, so we will see what it does. And there it is. So as you can tell, this looks just like any other storage device. You can click into these folders and see what's in them. A lot of these are empty for me. And there we go. And you can go ahead and open these up. Everything works just as it should with a regular hard drive. Transfer speeds are also pretty good. I do a lot of 4K video, and the cool thing with that is even on the iPad, I was able to wirelessly transfer stuff while I'm watching a movie, so it's very, very user-friendly that way. The other cool thing that you can do is you can set this up to create its own Wi-Fi and broadcast it, so you can be out in the middle of a field, turn this on, turn on whatever phone or tablet you want to connect to it, and it'll wirelessly do it. You can also set it up where it'll wirelessly connect to your home network, so that if you are gone and away and you want to access this through your internet, you can, so long as it's on. It also does have an Ethernet connection, so it can be hardwired right to your modem or your router, which is really, really cool. So in my testing with this, I've been very happy with it. It is a plastic case, so being something that's portable, just something to be mindful of. You don't have any sort of a case to put it in, so I found this fits very well in a pocket, whether it be pants pockets or jacket pockets. You barely even notice it's there. So it's really nice that way. Another thing is this USB will charge a device. So if you have, say, a cell phone that you're working with, you can actually charge your phone while using this. So a lot of neat different things you can do with this, a lot of connection options. And if you're someone that doesn't want to mess around with an app and the wireless stuff, you can literally just plug this into a computer and it's like a normal hard drive. So it's just hard to believe that we're in a day and age where you can get 2 terabytes and a battery backup that's built in, and all the connection options that you have for $125 is just crazy. It wasn't that long ago you'd spend twice that for a terabyte of just a regular hard drive with no Wi-Fi options. So this is a really neat option, and check it out on Amazon. I'll put a link down below. And as always, I appreciate everyone watching, and we will see you in the next video. Thank you.